Hi, Scott here from Cuisineist Confidential, and today I'm doing something very special at one of our favorite steakhouses here in Las Vegas, Echo and Rig. It's headed up by Chef Sam Marvin and his sister Cheryl Marvin, and they are an incredible sister and brother team. They have a restaurant in Sacramento, opened up another one in Henderson here in Las Vegas shortly, but the one here has a butcher shop attached. The reason why I'm so excited, today they told me they're going to be butchering a pig, and I think it'll be fabulous to attend and watch it. So that's going to happen in about an hour or so. I figured I'd come here a little bit early, get a good seat, and supposedly they'll let me get behind the scenes and give you some really close-up details of the actual process. So just stand by, and this is going to be fun. Cheers. All right, Scott Harris here again, and we have 180-pound beautiful pig. And just get ready, we're going to get this rolling really quick.
How white the skin is, and how the same color, right? You see how the color, right?
Right.
Just like we bruise, right?
Right.
If you see bruising on the pigs, what that means is they're getting nervous. Something, right? Before their slaughter.
Right.
And when they get nervous, they start kicking. They start bumping into the gates, right?
So they get bruised.
Yeah, and it's also the way they get treated. There's no irons going on these pigs pushing them, right? Because you would see it in the skin. And you'll see sometimes, not here, never. We won't accept it, obviously.
You want the white.
You just want,
like
or the
that.
pink, or the color, like it's all the same color, right? Just like you have bruised skin. If you got bruised, same things happens to the animals, right? And that's where you can really tell a tremendous amount, right? Especially in this area when they're prodding them with things to move them. But these are all natural. This is a Duroc. I'd say it weighs 190 or 200. How much does this weigh? How much does it weigh? 177.
You're close.
So yeah, 180 pounds.
Wow.
Yeah, it's also a great breed. These guys will tell you, but it's a great breed of the pig because of what we do with it, right? So you could buy different breeds. Like if we bought a Megalista or a Berkshire, right? It's full of fat.
Right.
There's so much fat in there that half of it you can't use. You can use the fat, but we don't need all that fat, right? So when you get a Duroc like this, which was an English breed originally, this grows on a farm in Northern California, but when you get a Duroc like this, you're getting the right amount of fat for us. So we still can make sausage and all that type of stuff, but it's not overly fatty where, 20% of it is just fat and we have nothing to do with it.
So somebody asked me, are you making the head cheese out as well?
We will, and we're
I thought
serving
so.
it at our new restaurant.
Oh.
So yeah, we have a fromage de tête, head cheese, crispy, all coming out of a saute pan. It's amazing, right?
There you go.
With a little mustard sauce, yeah, we're going to be doing it at the new
So
restaurant.
what is the age? Wait, 3, 5, what is the age of maturity before they get like this?
So, Jonah, do you know how old this one was?
I'm just curious.
You do not. So
No,
I
I'm
would
just
say,
curious.
it's probably close to 20 months.
Okay, I thought about
like
maybe
that.
2.
Somewhere around there, right? 20 months is the age, yeah.
Well, it's fast.
They grow big.
Well, thank you, Chef.
Yeah, you got it. Sorry. So you guys just saw the pig, right? So everything we're doing that pig. So this is where it ends up, right? So if you look what we have here, we have a porchetta. So that's kind of come from the belly when you see them take it apart, right? That's our porchetta, that's our belly, right? All the sausage is with all of our trim. So that fennel sausage is pork, calabrese, spicy Italian pork, right? Christian-Welger, not really all pork, right? But a little bit of pork. Our summer sausage, here's our chop. So you see what we do when we take the thing apart, right? Everything goes into our case, but a tremendous amount of sausage we're making with all of the...
You use pretty much the whole animal.
Oh, 100%, yes.
Awesome.
Yeah. All these are coming from... The bottom is the Newskies, all on top is all of our house made. So they'll make a lot of that tonight too. He's gonna take the entire pig apart, right? So this is a boning knife, right? So when he gets down into some of the bones where he wants to go around the knuckles and around the areas of the bone, he'll be using this knife, right? It's fairly stiff, right? when he wants to break something where it's a little bit bigger of a bone where he has to go really in between the cartilage, he'll use this knife, and this is a breaking knife, right? Boning knife, breaking knife, and when he needs to cut with going through meat, but not really trying to break things, but now to carve with the meat, he'll use this knife. And this knife is a scimitar, right? So these are really the three knives you're utilizing when you're taking apart a whole animal, right? We obviously have a handsaw, right? Yeah. So here's our handsaw. The handsaw will go through all the bones where there's no joints, right? These knives can all go through joints, but when there's no joint to go through, you need to find a saw, right? So we'll be using a handsaw. What the hook is for is to pull pressure. So imagine when I'm going through something with a breaking knife, and I'm trying to get in there. If I can grab the meat and I can pull, it makes it easier for me to see and to find the slot that I'm going to. I'm getting leverage, right? So that's what the hook's really used for. So really pretty much with these items right here, you should be able to break a whole pig.
Awesome.
There you are, Scott. So what we do is in the holiday season, one of my favorite things, it's probably a 200-year-old recipe that brings back to the Italian, Roman times. And we come in here and we take all the meat out and we debone it. So we keep pulling the skin back and we cut around and we make it hollow. And then what we do is we take all the meat that we're using and we make like a ground meat. And it's seasoned with like cloves and allspice and all the cinnamon, all the holiday style. And we tie it together and now you have it stuffed with all this meat, right? And now you cook it in a pot with lentils. And the lentils take about 2.5 hours to cook slowly. So this cooks in the pot for like 2.5 hours with lentils. And then you pull it out and you slice it, and it's a classic Roman dish.
Right.
You get pork spare ribs, sorry.
Right.
Then you get pork belly off the one loin.
Belly, right.
Now I have your porterhouse, and your basically your ribeye would be for your pork.
Nice.
All right, we are finishing up the pig here. Eklund rig. 187 pounds, I stand corrected. So it was pork loin, pork chop, of course, pork shoulder. Whatever it was, it had a lot. But you know, Chef Marvin was so gracious. He carved off a piece of prosciutto for me, just to make me happy. So until next time, my name is Scott Harris from PIG Cuisineist. And thank you to Eklund Rig, Chef Marvin, and this beautiful pig who is going to make a lot of people very happy. Cheers.